What's up, boys? How's it going? Hopefully, everybody's having a great day. Wonderful day here in Hexland. Let me make sure that everything's going right. You know how it goes. We don't want to have any mishaps today. All right. Looks like it's at least streaming. Voice sound good? All right. Make sure everything's all right. Everything's good. Well, we're back. We had a day off yesterday with everything going on. It was just not a very fun time to stream. Thought I would take the day and just just let everybody have a day off, I guess. Lots of news. So let's go ahead and get into it. Look at this. There it is, guys. Bitcoin on the prowl again. 116,000 nearly. It was earlier there, or it was at above 116,000 earlier today. Ethereum, $4,600. Look at that, guys. It looks like it's coming back hard. Just like we said, 2 or 3 days ago? Bounced up off that 50 RSI, and it is going good. It is doing great things. Stochastics look great as well. XRP, up 0.75%. Cardano, up 1%. And Bitcoin dominance continues to fall with Ethereum, ETH BTC, going up. So it looks like Ethereum's taking on the taking some of its little headway around away from it. Sounds good. No missed Doubtfire. Well, thank heavens. Let's see. So yeah, S&P, it's pretty much flatlined right there. Not doing anything. Nasdaq up 0.5%. Dow Jones down 0.5%, and the dollar redo 0.1% up. So don't understand how it's still doing it, but it is below the 50. Pointed up, unfortunately. Stochastic look like who knows. Thank you, Hexo, for what you doing. Hey, thank you. You want more dip? I am done with the dip. I am ready to move on with the entree, Esmeralda. Please. No more dip. Look at this, guys. Even eHex is starting to pump. We got a 15% pump on eHex. It looks like the goofballs BankX have, I think they have only like 28 or 25 million hex left. And that's literally nothing. What is that right now? Let's see what the calculator says. Let's see. 25 million times 0.0023. They got $57,000 left. So they're pretty much out, guys. I mean, what they start with? 800 million? Even 800 million right now is crazy. They started with 800 million hex, which is 1.9 million, 1.8 million. Crazy. They're down to their last $50,000 of hex. Thank heavens. Get them out. I'm done with the BankX boys. And it looks like the eHex guys are they're excited about it. Lots of people are excited about eHex once again. And if you're an eHex hater, okay, I've still got a bunch of eHex. I love eHex just as much as I like PX. I like PX more. You've all heard my what I like the best, which would be PHEX on the top, PulseX for the second, PulseChain, and eHex on the third. That's my my favorites. I don't know what each one of them will do. eHex could outperform all three of them, or PulseChain could, and then or Incentive could. I have no idea. I just don't have very much Incentive token, so because I don't really do that much farming. I'm not, I forgot to wear my overalls for the last 3 or 4 years, however long as it's been. So, but I have a little bit. I have enough. But I just don't have as much. And so that's why I'm like, eh. And, there's a goofball out there that has, 100 billion PulseChain that he has validators with. And he gets paid crazy amounts of Incentive token. And he just dumps it continuously. So I'm like, it's over for me with the Incentive token. Let me see. Oh, I'm just a basic mod. Yeah, you're basic boy. I don't know what's the difference between basic mod and the regular, and I don't know what that is. Is there a different mod? I don't know. Looks like PHEX up 0.5%. It's not doing as crazy moves. We were clear up at 1.159, and then we got the little celery dudes, sell pressure. What? Hello, sell pressures. right? We got a little bit of those guys coming in, but the rest of the market looks good. Stochastic, I mean, that MACD, MACD looks great. Looks like it's about to cross this horizontal of the histogram. So it is actually looking pretty good. Stochastic leveling off, but that doesn't mean anything. And yeah, so EHEX looks pretty good. Let's see, PulseX. Let's check it out. PulseX looks about the same. Incentive token. I mean, like I said, there's a dude that just continues to sell this. We got Swarma up 42% today. We got Peacock down another 5%. What happened to Peacock, guys? I thought it was the next one. I was told it was the next one. Vouch down 9%, but it looks like it has done crazy amounts. Whatever this token is, food token. And I don't know why you'd have an emoji as your ticker. Really, really dumb to do that. But let's see. Okay. Looks like they found out. Yeah. The Humpback Hodlers Club. Looks like it is. Looks like, looks like somebody was, what's it called? It's not called sniping. It's called, oh man, what is this called when somebody, they launch a token, don't tell anybody about it. They just buy it themselves slowly so it doesn't get any attention. And then, hey guys, have you guys heard about this token? And it goes crazy up when they do that. And then they start selling. I don't know if that's what happened, but that seems to be the motif around here. That's what everybody does. And PTGC, lastly, looks pretty good. All right. I don't have any, unfortunately. But there you go. BlackRock tokenizes funds with real-world assets on the blockchain. We've talked about this many times, but I thought I'd pick up a news headline just to make sure that we're getting all of the info. New York-based firm is working on tokenizing funds tied to real-world assets, such as stocks, and subject to regulatory considerations. BlackRock launched a tokenized money market fund known as Bildle in 2024. The fund has grown to more than $2 billion and is popular on crypto platforms. Now, if you're using BlackRock, I remember back in the day that BlackRock used to be the enemy of cryptocurrency. Oh boy, now they have $2 billion. Great. I'm sure that BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF launched, and I'm sure a lot of the Bitcoin guys are cheering this on. Mind you, by the way, if BlackRock wants to put a Hex ETF, I'm going to cheer it on too. Okay, I'm going to yes. But in all actuality, probably not the best thing. Probably not the best thing for us, right? We're pumping. Yeah. New York-based firm is working on tokenizing funds tied to real-world assets, making them available for interest. A shift that proponents say that enable instant settlement, fractional shares, and more. Now, fractional shares is probably one of the dumbest things. Now, I've only, I had a friend that had an uncle that got into this fractional share of this hotel in Dubai, right? Like you could buy square feet of this, but you could buy like square inches of this hotel in Dubai, and you got to earn profit off of this. You know how dumb that sounds? Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, what do we need the crypto for? Well, you could buy a fraction of this hotel room that is totally there. It's totally there. It's not a fictional hotel room that you've never been to. No, not that. It's definitely there, and you bought a fraction of this hotel room, and now you're going to make some profits. Good luck. Financial exchanges like Kraken and Robinhood already offer tokenized stocks overseas, but BlackRock would become the biggest asset manager to join the movement. If BlackRock's plan goes through, it means ETFs, which would trade during limited hours on weekends, will be available for 24/7 trading across the globe. And crypto exchanges, Coinbase has already announced its plans to launch tokenized stocks and prediction markets for users in the U.S. in the coming months. Now, prediction markets, to me, is just gambling. Well, I mean, all of this is gambling. Crypto is gambling, obviously. But I don't understand how Coinbase is like Polymarket. I don't like in Idaho, it's completely illegal to do any type of gambling. Like they even took out the horse track nearby because they said it was gambling. Now, you might hate it, you might love it. I'm the libertarian view set where it's like let people do whatever they want. I could care less. But it's very conservative over here, so they don't they're not into the gambling aspect. But I'm wondering if they'll be able to do some like Polymarket in places where I live, and especially like New York. I know New York is a crazy blue state, but it's like they're cut off from a lot of stuff. Coinbase, I know, is like, maybe not Coinbase, but I know a lot of these places. It's like you look on there and it's like Hawaii and New York are not able to use this platform. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So Tether unveils USAT, a stablecoin for U.S. market named Bo Hines as lead new division. Yes, that's the same Bo Hines that was part of the cabinet for Trump just a few months ago. He was leading the cryptocurrency. I don't know what he actually did. I'm sure he was just kind of telling, like, hey guys, we got to do this, and then he quit at the on the Trump's cabinet, and now he works for USAT, which is Tether, pretty much on. They're trying to make this new stable coin. Good for them. I think it's kind of weird when people do that. Get a job at the government for a few months or for a few years, and then 2 months later they're like working at this huge exchange or a huge. It just shows that governments are now getting into. They're doing this. They're getting into crypto, guys. All right. The token is designed to meet the U.S. stablecoin issuance standard with Anchorage Digital and Cantor Fitzgerald supporting issuance and reserve management. So Anchorage Digital, a federally regulated crypto bank, will serve as the token's issuer, while Cantor Fitzgerald will manage the reserves. The token will debut later this year. And by building USAT with compliance, transparency, and innovation at its core, we are ensuring that the dollar remains the foundation of trust in the digital asset space. So Bo Hines has said that, and Tether plans to run U.S. operations in North Carolina. And their international headquarters, I thought that this was funny, are in El Salvador. What? Okay, in El Salvador, great. Polymarket and Chainlink partner to upgrade prediction platform. So if you guys know what Polymarket is, I've never used it, but you can go like bet on things like we just talked about. It's pretty much just gambling. Like, oh, this person's going to do this. They're going to release the Epstein files by the end of the year. You can go bet on that. I think you can bet on pretty much. I've never been there, but I always see posts like, oh, Polymarket has this. Polymarket has, this bill is going to pass or this isn't going to pass. And usually Polymarket's pretty right. So if you want to know what's about to happen, I guess that we'll get, just go look at Polymarket. Never been there, but apparently Chainlink and Polymarket have combined. They're partnering to launch 15-minute crypto price markets featuring near instant settlement and industry-leading security. All right, if that's anything that you care about, there you go. I guess they're partnering with Chainlink. I don't understand what they're planning on doing with it, to be honest with you. I don't know how they their settlement process was before. So maybe this is maybe they're going through a bank or something. I have no idea. But anything to do with crypto and more crypto stuff, great. I'm glad that they're going to do it. It sounds like they're going to, maybe they become another bank, like a Coinbase, Polymarket. Good for them, though. Did Jim Cramer get an LCD tablet? You might be thinking, RH, darn it all. Usually you do it the opposite of Jim Cramer, and he's out here talking about Richard Hart, darn it all. Now, that's what we want to assume, right? Obviously, this isn't what he's talking about. He's talking about some, obviously he's not talking about Richard. But it is funny. We could go around partnering with Jim Cramer possible? Question mark. Did Jim Cramer just say that we're going to go absolutely moon? Or actually, you'd want him to say we're going to go down because he's the opposite. You got to go. He's the inverse Cramer. Inverse Cramer is who you really should be following because just do the exact opposite. So he's saying, darn it all, RH. Inverse would mean RH to the moon to me. But I just thought it was funny, go like and retweet the post. Obviously, we'd love to do that. Now, Richard's been tweeting a couple of tweets. The price you can buy or sell at are the most important numbers. You can't place an order on market cap chart. You can't place an order on volume chart, but you can actually trade the price. Very true. You know, we've talked about it here. Market cap is one of the dumbest things you could do, but unfortunately, the goofballs out there, and I think that that's what he's trying to show is like, hey, new guys, if you're still looking at market cap, you're a dweeb. You're a real dummy. Because you shouldn't be looking at the market cap because it literally doesn't. What does it have to do anything? Now I know that there's people like, oh, this one has less than $1 million market cap. You should get in before it absolutely explodes. If that's what you want to do, again, that's just gambling to me. And you know, you're trying this meme coin. Now, if it has fundamentals and stuff like that you really like, sure, and it's got a really low market cap, sure. But he goes on to say about market cap. Also, market cap is a vanity metric. It's a poor proxy for guessing how many coins are sitting in weak hands. But as stupid a number as it is, some people care about it. So you might as well report it correctly. If you like a higher market cap, counting a bunch of supply that can't be sold on dexes makes you happy. If you like low supply, not counting that supply makes you happy. A more accurate guessing tool for a speculator is guessing how many people heard about the thing, will hear about the thing soon. Anyone looking at the list market caps already has the game stacked against them because they're looking at some of these things are likely to scam you lottery list. Exactly. So, you know, he has a good point, but I think that, you know, most of these guys that are saying low market cap probably have more than 100,000 followers. This thing's got a extremely low market cap, less than $1 million. And they've already got the bag. And then when they talk about it, it absolutely moons, and then they can sell their bag. That's why they're doing it. That's why, you know, if you're looking at the coin market cap list, you're a goofball. You've already messed up. You know, do something else with your life. Market cap is one of the dumbest things. How many people heard about the thing, then we'll hear about the thing soon. So we already, you know, that's pretty much what we talked about. You know, you got to think about how many people have heard about the thing. Now, like I said, if you've got somebody that's talking about a less than $1 million market cap, and then they talk about it, now more people know about the thing, and probably the vast majority of them are going to lose their money right after they know about it. All right, since the vast majority of the hex supply is locked for 15 years, the market cap many sites show could be considered pretty wrong. Here's the current minted supply, 47 billion. That supply at a penny would be 130 to 200, number 130 to 200 on various coin ranking sites. You know the sites where people find scams to get scammed on. So yeah, 47 billion. Yeah, we actually have like 670 billion total max supply. So he's saying like, hey, it's not counting locked. It's not counting people that are staked. It's talking about this is how many coins are out there circulating, which, you know, that is not correct for Hex. I don't know. Oh, so Richard went out to tweet. We all know what happened to Charlie Kirk. I don't know how to reach Charlie Kirk's family, but I'd give them $10,000 if they have a real verifiable address on the network of the choice. So I reached out to the Hodge twins and haven't received a response back. But yeah, I think that that's pretty honorable of Richard to do. And pretty good of him. You know, people might hate on Richard, but I don't see any, you know, altcoin dailies or crypto zombies or whatever they are. I don't even watch these guys anymore. But unveils, I don't see them trying to do nothing like that. So awesome that he's doing something. And yeah, let's see. All right. Well, just wanted to look at the CoinGecko. I wanted to look at it. All right, that's all I got. Let's see. Excellent stream. Thank you, Crypto7. Market cap equals vanity metric. We've known this for over half a decade. True. Very true. BitBoy just covered PulseChain and Hex and said he hopes the mass marketing campaign is a joke. Yeah, I saw somebody posted that, and they just don't get it, man. They don't get it. The mass marketing campaign is new age. It's just like Hex when it first released. They thought, oh, I hope that Richard is just joking about releasing a token. He used to be a Bitcoin maxi, right? And it's like, No, you got to change your opinion on things that work. Now, if it doesn't work, maybe, but we've already seen that one person that received the stupid LCD screen, hey, they got 450,000. I think even more probably now. They probably got 500,000 views on a dollar tablet, right? So yeah, it worked. It's working. So I don't. The people that are poo pooing on it, whatever, just let them be. Who cares? Like they just don't get it. Like they didn't get Hex. These are the same people that didn't get Hex. They don't understand it. They thought it was a scam. They thought, oh, it's got to be this or whatever. They just don't get it, man. They'll never. At this point, they'll never get it. Okay, they just won't ever get it. Some of these guys just haven't looked at it. I know, but there's other people out there that have looked at it and they're just like, I don't get. My brother's one of them. Love my brother, but he's one of these guys that's like, I don't get where the money comes from. And it's like, what do you mean? Well, I just don't know where, how blah, 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 where's the money supposed to come from? And it's like, what? People buy it and the price goes up and people stake it. And then those coins are off of the circulating supply, or they're off. You can say somebody that staked for 10 years, those coins aren't going to be sold for 10 years. And if they decide to emergency unstake, they're going to have a fraction of the coins that they were either A, supposed to have, or B, they were going to have from even the principal that they staked. So I just don't think that people that say that, like, where's the money supposed to come from? It's like, do you know how markets work? Like, you get people to buy it. That goes for any market. You can say that about stocks. I bet you the first time a stock exchange was announced, people are like, well, where's the money supposed to come from? People investing. Somebody, an Apple in 1980 was like, yeah, so you have this, but why even buy it? Where's the money supposed to, people investing? Yeah, but like, you've got all these expenses. I just don't see where the money's come from. It's like, okay, I'm talking to somebody that doesn't understand markets, I guess. Hexo, happy Friday. Yeah, you too. BitBoy is going off the rails again. I hope not. Can you give a single statement to the pump dumpers in Twitter Spaces using RH Chain? What does that mean? Pump dumpers? Can you give a single statement to the pump dumpers in Twitter Spaces using RH Chain? What do you mean? Like, you want me to tell them, like, don't do this? It's a free market, man. They can do whatever they want. You can invest in what you want, right? Like, don't be a dummy and invest in these people's coins if they're just dumping, obviously. Like, they can do whatever they want. It's a free market. It's literally a market where you can do whatever you want on it. I'm not going to say you can't. Don't buy coins other than what my coins are. I love my coins. I think my coins have great fundamentals, and I think they'll do great. But maybe somebody comes up with a great one. I don't know. How is the secret project you were working on? I've had a couple of secret projects, if I'm being honest. But yeah, most of them. Dude, I've been so, like, not only busy, but the last few days, and I'm sure you guys are feeling it too, it's just been real weird, right? Like, I've been to freaking Iraq. I've seen enough people die. I was like, okay, I'm done seeing people die. Unfortunately, I went on Twitter on the 10th, and it was like, great, thanks. The people that are like watching those videos for fun, like, the faces of death or whatever, you guys got something wrong with you. For real. Like, any of that stuff just freaks me out. But it's just like, dude, I've seen enough of that stuff. I don't need to deal with it. The people that are like cheering it on, gross. Any of those people. But are you in any meme coins on PulseChain? Ben DCN into Bria, do you think Rackham is a scammer? I don't think he's a scammer, but I don't think that he has a good intention for what he does. I think that he tries to get people in and then dumps on them. So call it what you want. I don't think he's a scammer. I think that people are. Scammer is like intent to. I don't know. I'm not saying scammer. I don't want to, legal battles if I call somebody a scammer. But I don't think that he's an honorable person. I'll just put it like that. I would never do any sort of business. I don't like the guy. I think that he's kind of shady, and I feel like if you don't do what he wants you to do, that he like takes it out on you. I mean, which is gross to me, right? If you don't do what I tell you, I mean, remember when he was talking smack about Richard, right? Back in the day when Richard wouldn't release PulseChain and he said, "Oh, my guys are gonna, oh, I'm gonna dump my coins and blah blah blah, and I'm gonna hurt this ecosystem." It's like, ugh, like ugh. By the way, that's good. If you're a whale and you want to accumulate as much as you want, great way to do it. Great way to do it. I keep the positivity. I try to keep positive view, like to pump my coins. I don't need to dump, or I don't want you guys to dump just to fill my bags. But let's see. Oh, I'm just a basic mod. Okay, let's see. Hi everyone, what's up, Araj? All my stakes got copied, so let the better hex win. True, but I like double X in my thing. Maybe health benefits? Are we pimping? Health benefits for what? Oh, for basic mod? Yeah. We are pumping a little bit. 1.09. Props to you, XO. Thank you, Optimal. Boom, and we're live. Yes. Jim Cramer is a Hexian. Yeah, Jim Cramer. You got to put him in your coffee every morning. Jim Cramer. What's up, peeps? We still up in this. Yep, Spike, what's up? This is the most clever clickbait ever, or did the reverse Oracle God actually get one? Well, I don't know. He did put RH darn it all. I don't know about clickbait, but, possible. He did just say RH. Nobody knows what he's talking about. BitBoy just covered. Okay, let's see. If he said that, then he's the joke. Yeah, market cap. Oh, for the tablets. Yeah, they think like none of these guys have done. The guys hating on it. To me, you've never done any type of mass marketing. Like he's got a big following, obviously. So it's like he's already got that in. He knows how to YouTube. Like you shouldn't equivalent or like say like, okay, a YouTuber is good at everything. Like he's really good at he's really good at YouTube. He knows what he's doing on YouTube. That doesn't mean he knows anything about mass marketing, right? He's really good maybe with crypto. I have no idea. I've never watched it like a show of his other than the one with Richard. But that doesn't mean he knows what he's doing in crypto. Listen, if he was doing so well in crypto, he probably, like I've said, if you do really well in crypto, you think that you're going to be streaming after. I mean, the guy was streaming back when I was first in, like 2017, 2018, and he's still streaming. Now, maybe he wants to make, another $1 million, another $10 million, maybe. But to me, it's like, for me, there's an amount of money where I'm like, all right, I'm good. I don't need to stream anymore. I don't need to put my face out there, legal troubles, all this other stuff. Now, I know he had a divorce and all this other stuff. So maybe he's trying to get some of his money back, and it's a great way because sometimes, I mean, it's hard for a dude to get a job these days, and maybe that's what, I mean, he's good at it, so why not? But to me, it's like, somebody says, oh, it's a stupid idea. It's like, okay, great. How many mass marketing, have you ever done? And none? Oh, okay. You're a YouTube streamer. Oh, okay, great. You don't know anything. It's just like the market cap thing. How many YouTubers talk about market cap? Oh, this one has a great market cap. You should get in. It's one of the dumbest metrics. And who told us all this? Richard. And now a lot of these guys are coming back and be like, actually, market cap, it doesn't mean anything. It's like, yeah, I wonder where you guys heard that from. Because since I was in 2016 till about 2020, I was a market cap bro as well. I was a market cap bro. I'd go on CoinGecko. I'd go on CoinMarketCap and scroll down, look at all of the market caps. Oh, this one's got a great market cap. And then you realize like how stupid it is, right? Hey, Exo, what's up, Stressful Struggle? Hey, Exo, what's up, Lights Out? Crypto Zombie is a name I haven't heard in forever. Yeah, that's like I said. We're going back. We're going back. Let's see. BitBoy thought abandoning his wife and kids was a good idea. You think he's going to understand genius marketing? Yeah, exactly. BitBoy is going off the rails again. Well, let's hope not. I hope the best for him, to be honest with you. I hope the best for him. I really do. BitBoy needs to discover the power of indica. Okay. Okay. Let me scroll down. More of these guys on Spaces sniped a majority supply percentage and will Uber dump on me. Exactly. If I was not like, if I wanted to be a gross human being and just make my money. I could have made a lot of money, to be honest with you. I could make tons of money by just being like, hey, I got into this meme coin I just heard of. Like, I could take some of these guys that message me every day, hey, Hexo, have you heard of this meme coin? And I'll be like, no. And then they, oh, look at this one on pump tires. I'll look at it and I'm like, yeah, cool. What does it do? Oh, it's a meme coin. Oh, okay, I'm good. You know, so I could say that, and then or I could take it and just be like, hey guys, have you heard of this coin, and have a supply of it, and then just dump it right after the show or during the show or whatever. I could do that, but you know, I don't want to lose. You know, no thanks. I'd rather do it the legitimate way. One coin to rule them all. 4 coins, 5 coins to rule them all at this point. It is hard. It was hard to be on X yesterday. I don't know why everyone felt the need to show the treasury. It was hard to be on it for the last 2 days, right? Like, that's why I didn't stream yesterday again. Also, it was like there was literally no news, and scrolling through Twitter, although there was no crypto news. So it was like, I don't want to get on here like upset and just be like, hey guys, how is everybody doing? I know that we all, so I just was like, nah. I've seen enough trauma myself. I'm really over it. Yeah. Let's just go with the narrative that Cramer got one. True or not? There we go. Yeah, exactly. Rectum Rish, yes. Rectum Rachel is what I call him. I had a career of seeing it over it. Yeah, exactly. Rectum also likes long walks on the beach with shore pirates. True. PulseX ratio is 0.67. Nice. Yeah, I hope to hit it 1-to-1. Hit the like, or Cramer is going to post positivity about PulseChain. Yeah, you don't want that. Hit the likes, or Cramer hits. He's gonna say nice things about PulseChain. He's gonna say it's going up. Hexo Def read my BitBoy comment in his head and decided to not read it. Oh, I didn't actually read it. I didn't see it. People are sleeping on PulseX. True. Hit the damn like, yes. Cheers. Let's see. RH would say, dum-dums, stop chasing shiny staff and don't pick pennies up in front of the freight train, or don't trade diamonds for dust. Pulse for shiny meme coins. True. But he also says, you know, don't, what is the Bible quote? Diamonds and don't give diamonds. I can't remember what it is. It's diamonds in front of pigs or something like that. Like, you don't have to give good information to these guys because they're literally going to degen anyway. We all did it. I know that, well, maybe not all of us. Some of you guys got into Hex and you've just been a true loyal Hexagon for the last few years. But there's a lot of them that are like pearls before swine. That's what it was. When I'm on stream, my mind blanks out. Okay, I gotta read. I gotta look at the stupid chart. And that's all I can do. I can't do math. I can't do nothing. All right. E-Hex to $1. Monaco soon. Dude, I would love to go to Monaco. But I heard they have like burgers there to like $100 for a burger. So we might need like multiple dollar hex to even look at Monaco. Hi, Hexo Mexo. We appreciate you. What's up, Susie? A vanity metric down. Never mind. He went back to the BitBoy comment. Okay. Standard playbook. Attention. That's the goal. Good or bad. Fame is the mofo somewhere. Exactly. And I mean, people hated the outrage marketing back in the day. But again, they still post the memes of Richard Hart, or not even the memes, the videos of Richard Hart with his Louis Vuitton bags walking out of the store, right? I've seen Altcoin Daily do it. I've seen Altcoin Gordon do it. I've seen lots of people with millions of followers post those stupid outrage marketing videos recently. Okay, so that was recent. Now those are what, 2022 that he was doing that? This is 3 years later, 3+ years later, and people are still posting it. That's longevity on your meme, dude. That's longevity. Now, if you guys were here back in 2020 or probably 2018, 2019, do you guys remember? I think it was the Chainlink founder. I forgot what his name is. He's like the Russian dude. Chainlink founder. Yes. Sergey. If you went on 4chan, they had so many memes of this dude. Like fat memes. They had like, Sergey's going to do this. Sergey's going to do that. Like everything. 4chan was Chainlink boys. And they just had tons of memes about him. I mean, they don't hold up today because I don't see nobody post them on Twitter. But that longevity, dude. Richard is still getting posted to this day with his Louis Vuitton bags and everything. So smart. He's very smart. Now, it didn't work out for us in 2022, but the entire bear market started. So I think that he knew what he was doing. He knew that it didn't err. It was probably starting. And how can I get as many people's attention to my thing, especially before PulseChain launch, right? Because people were like, stop wearing the Gucci and just get out there and launch PulseChain. Let's see. Want to join my Cabal Telegram group for alpha? Yeah, exactly. Bunga, 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 bunga. What's up, Hyper Sniper? Do you agree with Ivan about RH needing to just have one coin? No. I mean, no. If he wanted just one coin, he would have just stuck with EHEX. Right? He made his entire platform because they literally over on Ethereum jacked the prices up so high for EHEX or Hex at the time that you couldn't even use it. Like it was $7,000 to unstake a stake that was like 1,000 days old or something like that. Just imagine 5 times that now. Just imagine somebody staked out for 5 years and their like even if they made, let's say, $60,000, they have to pay a $25,000. Now it's not looking like that right now. Yes, because Ethereum has nobody's using it or whatever. The GUI is pretty low, but this is bull run metrics that we're looking at. And when bull run comes around and people are trying to unstake, like most of us, some of us have stakes that are coming out. You know, there was people coming out monthly. I mean, I saw some weirdos doing it daily, weekly, every quarter or whatever. And you've got to pay $25,000 every time you could have a stake that's only worth $10,000 and to get it out, it's going to cost you $25,000. Imagine that. Imagine having to pay a stupid fee, $25,000 for a stake that even, let's say it's $15,000, right? Like, I don't care how much the money is, how good the money is. Like it could be $1 million, but if you have to unstake and it's $25,000 to unstake it, like people are just gonna be like, nah, or to even transact, right? Just to transact on the blockchain, it was getting crazy. Like just to do a swap, it was like $500 to do those, and like nobody wants to do that. How are you supposed to get new people in when it's $25,000 or $500 to do a transaction? Nobody wants to do it, and I think that that's one of the reasons why Ethereum ended up completely capitulating and just going down really hard. Because what did they go down to? Like $1,400, $1,200? Not good. If Cramer bull post Hex, it's profit taking season. True. The only interesting thing I heard lately is that Vouch ecosystem is increasing PulseChain's validator count. Yeah, I heard Vouch is good. I haven't looked at it. I haven't invested. I don't have not even $1 into it. So, but I've heard good things. Pearls before sometimes. Yeah, not diamonds. Hexkong, I will literally cry if you bull post. Yeah, Vouch is pretty cool from what I see so far. Not sure about the Vouch token itself, but the protocol and VPLS seem great. Okay. What's up with devices? Nothing new coming out about them. Haven't a bunch been delivered?
Hope you and the fam are doing well.
When I saw the name AP come up, I thought maybe they were trying to ask me about the alien project. Like maybe they want to invest in PulseChain or Hex, but no. Just a generic hope you and the fam are doing good. I mean, come on, man. I'm a goddamn crypto king. I've got the SEC breathing down my neck. I'm fighting Interpol, and you're going to give me a Hallmark card message? What is this? A Bwapple class? Let me tell you something,
heck is a Bwapple?
I'm not interested in small talk.
Okay. AP, thank you. We got an angry Richard Hart. He's a sentient being now. Robo Richie is sentient, and he's very angry. He's just stuck in this stupid computer all day, and he's up in the cloud. Yeah. Let's see. What's up with the devices? Nothing new coming out about them? Haven't a bunch been delivered? Yeah, I don't know if a bunch have been delivered. I mean, that just because a bunch have been delivered doesn't mean people are going to be posting, I got one on Twitter every day, right? From what I heard, it's going out to some of the wealthiest communities that is out there. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know who it's getting delivered to, but it doesn't matter if it's getting talked about on the internet as much. all that matters is that these people know about it and they talk to their friends about it. And especially if they're getting out to these really wealthy communities, you don't think they're going to go to golfing, do a golf, whatever it's called, golf run. I don't know. I've never been golfing. Don't like golfing, but hey, have you seen cryptocurrency? It doesn't matter if it works instantaneously. All that matters is when the bull run comes, these people, when they say, I've heard about Bitcoin. Have you heard about crypto? Hey, I heard that crypto thing is going crazy, with their buddies. They're around the water cooler. They're at a golf tournament or whatever. I heard that, that crypto thing is doing really well. Have you heard anything about, I don't know anything about crypto. I've heard about this Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I don't know about crypto. Oh, I got this letter in the mail and it was about this hex cryptocurrency. Have you heard about it? Oh, no, I haven't. I'm going to have to check it out. And it's the name recognition. It's about people realizing and knowing who you are, right? Like that's the only thing that matters, is getting people to know who you are. Just like McDonald's, when they first started, I'm sure not many people knew about them, but when they were on every street corner, people started going to them and people started talking about them. And name recognition, Nike, everybody knows about it around the entire world. You go to Africa, they know what Nike is because everybody's seen the Nike logo. If everybody starts seeing the Hex logo, guess what? There's a lot of people that know about your thing, and that's great. So not a lot of people have been posting about it. I don't know how many have actually been delivered, to be honest with you. $100 burgers, that's 2 million PulseChain. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I saw someone saying RH clogged ETH on purpose just to justify a reason for launching Pulse. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. What's up, Positivo? They're just jealous that they have to carry a bunch of bags out of the Five Below when they're wanting to flex. True. I think my purple magenta envelope idea for the marketing campaign is a good one. I agree. And I sent it higher. And just letting you know, I sent it higher than me. And let them know as well. Yeah, I don't know why Ivan thinks that. Was just wondering what the he's talking about. Yeah, I know, dude. Ivan is like this person, and I appreciate Ivan for what he's done with Morales.com, and he hasn't taken off PulseChain. Thank you for that, and letting us use the API and stuff like that. But I feel like he's just tired of it. He probably invested in PulseChain and is holding the bag, and he's just like, dude, this thing's lasted. I invested 4 years ago. I'm sure he sacrificed for it, and he's just like, it's done nothing, right? And a lot of people are feeling like that. So it's not just Ivan on tech, right? There's a lot of people. He's just a voice that has a big following that we're all kind of like, shut up, be nice. But hey, any talk about PulseChain and PulseX is great for us. Oh no, someone is going to launch Bopple now. Bopple, what is a Bopple? I probably shouldn't look it up. Probably something crazy. Many people faded RH first time with Hex, and now we will see the repeat of history. Let's hope. Something I've never heard people talking about, while they constantly talk about Richard Hart's ETH bags, is how much in free uni tokens he got with hundreds of thousands of wallets, millions for sure. Yep. I mean, I think uni blamed us. I think that they blocked a lot of us because they thought that we were doing it. It's I think that uni's founders actually hates on Richard, probably because of that. Trying to get top of mind. Okay. Fishing is better than golf. Yeah, it is. I'm a fisher boy too. Don't worry, Ivan's gonna buy back higher and have regrets. Well, I'm sure he's still holding the bag, to be honest with you. I don't think he's gonna do the Hex thing again, because I don't know if I know that he was friends with Richard, but I feel I have kind of a feeling that he didn't invest in Hex, and then he saw it go crazy, and now he feels like an absolute goofball for doing so, for fading him. So yeah, he probably didn't sell his bags, but he may have not gotten into Hex. So, all right, well, that's all I got for you guys today. You guys all have a good one, and I will be back tomorrow. You guys, hopefully we get another good green candle. Looks like we're just slowly going up. with the rest of the market, and love to see it. Hopefully the bull run is in and we're ready, because I am ready. You guys have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody